Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Here's the deal. The game is as bugged as we have seen it before in quite some time. We know for a fact that so many people are testing Kabam's threat on spending their 20 million plus loyalty for Alliance War losses for those lucky or unlucky, depending on how you look at it, people who decided to go all 6-star Unstoppable Colossus on them. But right now, you can notice we have 1 day remaining on the Thronebreaker daily card, as I claim it. Now, I'm also going to claim my daily Wallet Breaker Crystal, which I'll be able to open then a week's worth Monday night on stream. You can see there are 6 of those here. So, here we have 1 day left of the Wallet Breaker. And this was the second time that we have had such a daily card. What's interesting is, because of the way that June is formatted in the contest, we still have somehow 10 days left until the end of the month of quests. So, as I, excuse me, apparently I'm allergic to the end of the month of quests because I just sneezed. We've never had more than 2 bi-weekly daily cards in a month. And I'm not saying we're going to have 3. But what I am saying is that just as we can go to the loyalty store and speculate what SIG a 6-star Unstoppable Colossus would be when you have over 20 million, because keep in mind, I saw people who could easily get 14 of the 6-star Unstoppable Colossus. And yes, 14 is 186. Imagine that. Anyhow, in the meantime, I'm going to darken the screen real quick because we have a man who has been kind enough to give us what I do believe is an accidental leak into what may or may not happen tomorrow. And that is a VENGER 77 picture of the not first, not second, but third iteration of the same offer that we've been given. This would almost become standard fare for Cavalier and Thronebreaker, and then by association Wallet Breaker players. This is the one that gives you 1% Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment selectors per day, 375 6-star shards, 5,000 immediately, so over a 6-star after the 14 days, and 2 Tier 2 Alpha, as well as some Tier 5 basic Catalyst Fragments. Now, why does this look so familiar again? Well, going back to the game itself, we are reminding ourselves of the Thronebreaker / Wallet Breaker version, which gives you a combination of Tier 6 basic, Tier 3 Alpha, and then a 1,700 Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragments, which is not a crazy small amount, but it's also not a crazy large amount, you know. 4,500 is 10%. So, really, I wish it was a 5% each day, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. 1,700 into 450. I just don't want to mess up the math. Is just under 4% per day. So, it's a weird number. Probably should have been divisible by 45,000, given that, of course, Tier 5 Class Catalysts are exactly that. If you want a Tier 5 Class Catalyst that's formed, it's going to cost you 45,000 Catalyst Fragments. I don't know. Anyhow, we'll darken the screen one more time to end this video and go back to what will ultimately end up as a thumbnail, and that is a leak for round number 3. We will find out today if that's true or not. I'm not holding my breath, but at the same time, it would be fascinating if Kabam spent 1 month to give us the course of less than an Odin worth of 3 different 14-day daily cards. And if it works, because this is all an experiment really, then they could do this again. We have seen in the past one daily card still have a couple of days, while the new one, which in this case would be Wednesday, June 1st, hit the contest. And yes, Wednesday, June 1st is also the next week of the Eternity of Pain. So we're going to have a very busy hump day to start off the month of June. All right, YouTube. Well, there you have it. What a day we have planned. Who says Sunday's the Sabbath day, the day of rest? Not in the Marvel Casino of Champions. Thanks again to VENGER for sending over what could be a leak that just popped up randomly for a couple seconds as a unit store. We'll find out if it was accurate or not in a couple hours.